Hello and welcome to day one of the 2024 Turkey Tournament here at York High School, where your York Dukes take on Oswego East. I'm Connor Choi. Alongside with me is Zach Silkaitis. We apologize for the late start. Oswego East currently leads 5-0 over the Dukes.
Yeah, Connor, a little bit of a slow start out here with Oswego East starting out 5-0. But the Dukes have had a couple good offensive plays, just not being able to put the ball in the bucket. Silkaitis already with 3 rebounds and 1 block.
Dukes struggling to find some momentum here. Coach Collins takes a timeout. We'll step away 5-0 with 5:24 left to go here in the first quarter. You're watching York Sports Network. We welcome you back following the timeout. Oswego East will start with the ball. Aubrey Lamberti to inbound it. Lewandowski with it. This one's going to go off the foot of number 23, Kayla Callahan. So they'll do it all again. Lewandowski off of Callahan once more. Kind of a reoccurring theme here at this point. Lamberti to inbound it for the 3rd time in 10 seconds.
3rd time's a charm, Choi.
Lewandowski with it. This time successful pass to Lamberti. Swing it back to Lewandowski. Drives to the paint. Loses it. This one's picked up by the Dukes. It's Silkaitis to bring it out. Swings it to Callahan. They go top of the key to Briley O'Brien. Now it's over to Filosa. Anna Filosa will pull up and she'll put it in the basket for the first Dukes points of tonight. Now 5-2.
Nice drive there. Last season when she played on varsity, she was a really good job in the paint. So just keeping her composure and driving in is going to be a big part of the Dukes offense this season.
Desiree Merritt driving in, kicks it out, and there's another turnover. Dukes have numbers. They go up. They can't lay it in. It's a foul. Riley O'Brien gets the foul, heads to the line. First one is good, so now it's 5-3. First sub of the night, Maggie McCookie in for Kayla Callahan. And it's a 2-for-2 trip for Briley O'Brien, and now the Dukes cut into this lead. Now just a 1-point game. Desiree Merritt, some trouble, loose ball, picked up by Filosa. Driving to the basket is Ellie Kehoe. She'll swing it back up top. Good pass, Kehoe, 3. This one's not gonna go. Rebound Silkaitis, working underneath the basket. She'll go up, she can't get this one to go. Rebounded by the Wolfpack. Lamberti on the board. Now in transition, and they're gonna call a foul. It'll be against the Dukes on the floor. Charging Filosa with the foul. Lamberti's got to get it in here, running out of time. Gets it into Merritt. Merritt will pull up over Silkaitis. She can't get her 3-pointer to go. Fighting for the rebound is Kehoe. It's a loose ball. This one still rolling on the floor. Picked up by Kehoe. She gets it out to Filosa, who will hold. And Oswego East retreats back. Swing it to the corner. Kehoe back to Filosa. Wide open 3. She can't get it to go. It's short. Offensive rebound for the Dukes. They'll keep going. O'Brien in the corner. Silkaitis, her second 3-pointer of the game. This one's not going to go. Barely missed it. Full court press. O'Brien knocks it free. Merritt gets there. Kicks this one out. Silkaitis gets a hand on it. It goes out of bounds. They're going to call her for a foul.
I didn't see a lot of contact there, Choi.
Don't necessarily agree with that, Zach. I think you're absolutely right. She clearly knocked it out of bounds. I just don't think you charge her with a foul there.
Definitely.
Coach Collins expressing his displeasure with that early foul on Olivia Silkaitis. Lewandowski brings it up. Now she'll pull up. Mid-ranger, not going to go. Rebounded and blocked. And the Dukes forcing another turnover. Filosa that time on the steal. She brings it up. Filosa pulls up for three. This one's not going to go. Rebounded by Lewandowski. And they're going to call a jump ball. Great job by Silkaitis getting in there, fighting for the ball.
Yeah, both teams, Choi, doing a great job on offense. They're getting lots of wide open shots. Unfortunately for the Dukes, they're just not falling right now.
Briley O'Brien checks out, checking in for the first time tonight. Kate Carter. Lewandowski gets it out. They go down low. Werbinski can't handle it. Goes out of bounds. Another foul.
On Kehoe there.
Zach, this is a pretty young team. Only 2 seniors on this entire York roster. So they can get things going, you know, they're setting themselves up for success for the next couple of years. This is mostly a sophomore, junior team.
Yeah, I mean, the seniors really just have to lead the way. They got to be captains for all the other young players out here. They got to show them what to do, how to build team chemistry, so for further on more years that they can produce and be a good basketball team.
First free throw for Nicole Werbinski is good. She's got her first bucket of the game. Makes it a 6-4. She goes 2 for 2 at the line, so now back up to a 3-point lead for Oswego East. It's 7-4. Carter gets it in quickly. Dangerous pass over to Kehoe. Kehoe back to Carter. Long pass, nearly intercepted. They swing it. Filosa pump fakes, drives, goes to the cup, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound for the Dukes. Kehoe with it underneath. Long pass up to Carter. Now to Filosa. And they're going to call her for a travel.
Silkaitis seemed frustrated there in the paint. She was wide open with nobody on her, and Filosa decided to take that in. Fortunately, did not go in there.
Lewandowski bringing it up. Weaving through traffic. Good defense by Silkaitis. Forces her to kick it out. Top of the key. Here's a three-pointer for Oswego East. This one's not going to go. Merritt nearly got the rebound. Loses it to Filosa, who swings it down low to Kate Carter. Carter over to Kehoe, who's in some trouble. Gets it out. Filosa. Pump fakes. Works on Merritt. Now drives to the left. Kicks it out corner. Silkaitis driving in. Pivots out to Filosa, who will put up a three. Not going to go. Slow night shooting for Anna Filosa to start. Lamberti with it now back up top of the key. Lewandowski over to Merritt. Nice move by Merritt. Nowhere to go. Kicks it in the corner. Now it's back to the top. Long pass over to Lewandowski. Pull up three. She can't get it to go. And this one's headed out of bounds.
Duke's doing a great job on offense, forcing tons of turnovers. But unfortunately, they keep also hitting the ball out a lot.
Yeah, last touch by Kate Carter on that last play. Now they're going to sub some people out. Avery Larma coming in. First time tonight. She's in for Ellie Kehoe. Lewandowski weaving through traffic. This one off of the hands of Merritt. She's able to recover. Merritt pulls up. This one's not going to go. Rebounded by Filosa. We're deadlocked at 7-4, a minute and a half and counting. Filosa thought about driving, now stops. Kicks it up, Silkaitis, top of the key. She'll go to the cup, try laying it in, hard fall. Her and Merritt fight through contact. No basket for the Dukes, still 7-4. They go down low, Lamberti goes up, and she'll lay it in. Makes it a 9-4 game with a minute and 5 left to go. Filosa quickly gets it into Carter. Carter, dangerous pass to Larma, but it works. Larma down low, Silkaitis getting double teamed, fighting through contact. She'll draw the foul.
She finally gets the foul call that she's been trying to draw the entire game. As the play before that, Choi, it really looked like the person really knocked her over, obviously. She looked like she got hurt in that play.
Anna Filosa, the only one on the floor right now with points. She's got 2, counting for half the team's points. Silkaitis' first free throw is good. Makes it a 4-point game. She goes 2 for 2 at the line. She'll have a chance to make this a 1-possession game here. Avery Lamberti comes out for the first time tonight. And Ava Tyberski in for Oswego East. Second free throw is up. This one is going to rattle around. No good. Offensive rebound by Kate Carter. Swings it out to Filosa. Filosa goes in the corner, cuts the basket. Not going to be found. Silkaitis sets the screen top. Carter drives, kicks out. Here's the three-pointer. This one's not going to go. Should be another foul called. Werbinski on the rebound.
Filosa getting a lot of shots up. One thing that the Dukes could be doing better right now is facilitating inside the paint. I know they're not getting a lot of foul calls, but there have been a couple plays, Choi, where the players like Olivia and Kehoe have been wide open in the paint.
First free throw attempt here is going to be good. Makes it a 10-5 game. Anna Filosa comes out for the first time tonight. Coming back in, Riley O'Brien. So 36 seconds and counting left to go here in the first quarter. Long pass, and this one's going to be turned over. Too much for Larman to handle. Oswego East in transition. And this one's going to be batted around. It'll stay with Oswego East. Lewandowski having trouble holding on to it. 22.3 seconds, 11-5 game. Oswego East leading over York on the first day, as there's going to be a timeout taken. So 30-second timeout. We'll step away. We've got less than 30 seconds to go. 11-5 score here in the first quarter. You're watching York Sports Network. We welcome you back to day one of the turkey tournament here at York High School. 11-5 your score. Dukes trailing by 6. Oswego East with the ball. High pass. This one's going to head back over. They trap her in the corner. And nice play there by Ava Tyberski. Throws it off the leg of Kate Carter. Does shave off 6 seconds, so we're at 16.1 to go here in the first quarter. They quickly get it in. Lewandowski bringing it up. She's in trouble. Good defense, Carter. No foul as she falls to the ground. They get it over to Desiree Merritt. Merritt pulls up for 3. She can't get it to go. Another rebound. 2 seconds on the clock. They're going to stop the clock with 1.3. Jump ball headed York's way.
Good call there by the refs. Now the Dukes got to start facilitating inside the 3-point line more, Connor. I mean, they're 0 for 6 for 3 tonight.
1.3. We'll see what happens. Last second heave. No, it's not even going to matter. Desiree Merritt bats it down. And that closes the first quarter. It's 11-5. Dukes have some work to do. Struggling shooting early. We'll be back for the second quarter. You're watching York Sports Network. Hello, and we welcome you back. It's the second quarter, just moments away from starting, where the York Dukes trail 11-5 here against Oswego East in the early goings of this Turkey tournament. They're one of 2 games to begin this tournament this year. Currently, St. Charles East and Wabanzi Valley facing off in the South Gym. We've got all 16 games this tournament going to be live streamed here on York Sports Network. For those of you just joining us, I'm Choi. Alongside me tonight is Zach Silkaitis. And Zach, you've been talking about how they need to facilitate more in the paint, but it starts by stopping this offense. They've been doing a good job on defensively so far, as there's a 3-pointer that's going to be airballed.
Yeah, that was nowhere near the basket there.
Tipped off the hands of Kayla Callahan, so it'll stay with Oswego East. Werbinski turns it over. Filosa slows it down wisely. Can't get pickpocketed here. Filosa for 3. Pulls up. This one's short again.
Filosa needs to step in a little more and take some easier shots.
Speaking of stepping in, there's Desiree Merritt driving, stopping, pulling up, and draining it. Her first bucket of the game, and then in transition, bad communication there. It'll cost them a turnover. Filosa nearly gets it, kicks it in the corner. And the layup is good for the Dukes. That'll end the scoring drought. Briley O'Brien lays it in, makes it a 13-7 game. Dukes trailing by 6 with 7:05 left to go here in the first half. They go down low, fight for the ball. Silkaitis in there. Again, that's a jump ball. Silkaitis checking out, checking in for the first time tonight. Amelie Van Hukelum. Silkaitis getting a well-deserved break on the bench. She's been working extremely hard, getting a lot of rebounds, forcing some turnovers, as you see there. Getting physically involved in every play. Here's Ellie Kehoe, kicks it out. Van Hukelum from the corner. Her first shot of the game is not going to go. Rebounded O'Brien. She can't lay it in. Still fighting for the ball. O'Brien still with it. Kicks it out, top of the key. Filosa thought about pulling it. Now she'll drive in. Puts up the floater. This one's going to hit off the left corner of the rim. Not going to go. They're going to call a travel on Briley O'Brien there.
Wow, Connor, I have to say, O'Brien's doing a great job in the paint right there. I mean, she came back down with 3 of the 4 rebounds from that possession.
Annabelle Williams.
Especially with her size. I mean, that's crazy.
Annabelle Williams and Ava Tyberski coming in. Audrey Lamberti and Maggie Lewandowski. The starting guards back in. Lamberti over to Lewandowski. Lewandowski with Filosa on her. Breaks past a couple defenders. Tries going coast to coast. Draws the foul. Amelie Van Hukelum picks up her first personal foul of the day. First free throw attempt is going to be no good for Maggie Lewandowski. Senior point guard can't get the first one of the day to fall. She's got 2 points. Hoping to extend this lead to 7. She makes the second one, so it's 14-7. Trying to weave through traffic here. They get it over. Kehoe driving. Can't get it to go. Rebound Van Hukelum. Her layup is good, and the Dukes make it a 5-point game. In some trouble. Lewandowski over to Lamberti. Should be a travel. They don't call it. Lewandowski gets blocked by Kehoe. Picked up by Filosa. Filosa, right wing. Swings it over Van Hukelum. Now Kehoe with it, Filosa. Dribble drive. Over to Callahan. Now corner, Kehoe, pump fake. Moving over. Good ball moving for the Dukes. Van Hukelum sets the screen. Filosa a little late. Now she's going to pull up. This one's not going to go. Dukes get the ball back. Briley O'Brien, some nice move, and she dumps it off down low to Kayla Callahan, who has an easy layup. Now just a 3-point game.
Great steal there from Van Hukelum. She didn't put her head down right away after play. She kept it up, and she was aware that the ball was right next to her. Great heads-up defense right there.
In some trouble, and yes, they will call her for over and back. Lewandowski's pass just hit over the line, trying to get it to Desiree Merritt. She was trapped. Jessica Leclerc comes in for Annabelle Williams. Callahan getting it into O'Brien. Filosa had Kehoe on the cut, but good defense there from Oswego. Filosa trying to work on Desiree Merritt, and she can't, so the Dukes will turn it over.
Yeah, I've noticed so far this game, Connor, Filosa's been trying to force the shots. I mean, that's about the third time she's probably traveled just by trying to go into her defender. She's got to move the ball around the key. There's open players out there just waiting for a chance to shoot the ball.
Checking out is Kayla Callahan. Checking in for the first time tonight, number 31, Paige Byrne. She'll enter the game. Lamberti, long pass into the corner for Leclerc. Lewandowski with it, now swings it over. Lamberti, pump fake, in some trouble, needs help. Kicks it out, Leclerc. Trying to fight through traffic, Filosa with the steal. Kehoe, off the long pass, goes up and can't lay it in. Van Hukelum coming over, trying to get the rebound. The refs blow the play dead.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a flop there from Merritt. I don't really think that Kehoe touched her at all. A little bit of back and forth here from the coach and the players.
Coach Collins switching the play up here. Got it under the basket. O'Brien set to inbound. They go immediately into Filosa. She can't get the layup down. It'll stay down low, fortunately for the Dukes. See what they do here. They try getting it into Van Hukelum. Forced pass. She'll take a hard fall. She'll probably get charged for a foul here.
They're going to end up calling it on
Yeah.
Oswego East.
No, it's on Van Hukelum. That's her second.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, Choi.
So Silkaitis will come in. Van Hukelum picks up her second personal foul. Lamberti bringing it up. Lamberti to Leclerc. Missed another questionable travel call there. Silkaitis on the rebound after the missed shot from Cassie Van Meter. Silkaitis, coast to coast, last second pass. Paige Byrne with the left hand, and she gets it to go. The mini scoring drought is over. It's 14-13. Dukes just down by one with a chance to take their first lead of the game.
Great coast-to-coast pass there by Silkaitis to Byrne. Realized she could have gone up with it, but made the easier pass. Great play there by both of them.
Great last-minute decision. It'll be a timeout here. Oswego East takes a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in half a minute. 3:49 left to go in the first half. Just a one-point game. Things are starting to heat up late in the first half. You're watching York Sports Network. We welcome you back. 1-point game, 3 minutes, 45 seconds left to go here in the first half. Oswego East with the ball. Dukes trying to take their first lead of the night. Maggie Lewandowski gets rid of it. And now it'll be a pull-up jumper for Aubrey Lamberti. Not gonna go. Long pass, they've got Filosa. Does not have numbers. Nice little move, and she puts in the floater. Anna Filosa up to 4 points. And now the Dukes, for the first time tonight, have the lead.
Dukes playing press defense here, trying to get a turnover with the momentum they've built up so far.
Lewandowski in some trouble. Good defense by Filosa. Van Meter over to Lamberti. Kate Carter getting ready to check back in for the Dukes. Merritt thought about pulling up. Now she'll drive, kicks it off, corner. Here's the three-pointer. It's good. Maggie Lewandowski knocks down the triple, and it's now 17-15.
One of the first three-pointers we've seen from either team tonight, Connor.
Byrne gets it down. O'Brien kicks it out. Filosa, wide open three. This one's deep, and it's gonna be short. Offensive rebound, Silkaitis. Works in the paint, works on Van Meter. This one's gonna be short. Tried doing a little spin around. They're gonna get Silkaitis for a foul. So Silkaitis is second of the day. We've got Kate Carter checking in, as well as number 21, Maggie McQuade.
Gotta love the aggression from the York Dukes so far. Every player on the team so far has been very aggressive, going on the floor, getting the balls, making sure that they get as many possessions they can to score as possible.
Merritt, not the best pass. Silkaitis having trouble getting it in. It'll be a jump ball. Yet another sub for the Dukes. So they'll sub out Silkaitis. So both their bigs, Silkaitis and Van Hukelum, both have 2 fouls. So they're going to have to get a little bit smaller here. Avery Larma coming in. High pass, Maggie Lewandowski. Carter working on her, good defense. Merritt pulls up. Not the best shot. They're going to call a foul. So 2 shots coming up for Desiree Merritt.
Connor, I would say there's lots of questionable shots so far from Oswego East, the earlier air ball. They're not taking really good shots right now. I mean, they're up 2. They don't need to take any crazy shots here. It's not like they're in the last minute of the game trying to make a comeback.
So Dukes are in foul trouble right now. Filosa also picks up her second, so they're going to have to run yet another substitution. Kayla Callahan back in. So not only are you already inexperienced, the only 2 starters you had last year are out, both sitting out right now. This one's really interesting. Struggling to hold on to the ball. Hot potato for Oswego East. Now they settle down. Lewandowski with it. Works through traffic. Merritt, deep 3. Desiree Merritt can't get it to go. Rebounded by Carter. Carter pushing the pace here. Dumps it off. Pump fake. There's going to be yet another travel called. This time it's on McQuade.
Decided to take a step a little bit too early there, Choi.
Lewandowski bringing it up. No foul that time on Carter. Lewandowski over to Merritt. Merritt can't get past Carter. Foul called. This one's gonna go against Carter. Also her second foul. Only a minute and a half. Oswego East, no fouls. Duke's 5. They've already sent Wolfpack into the bonus. So foul trouble for the Dukes. And right as they got the lead back, or got the lead for the first time, I should say, they're starting to slip away. Merritt knocks down the first free throw. That makes it a 5-point game. Carter's going to check out. Coming in, Briley O'Brien. Merritt's second free throw can't go. Now O'Brien bringing it up. They get it to Byrne. Byrne over to Callahan. Callahan in some trouble, needs someone to cut. It's Larma coming over. Larma puts up the floater and banks it in. Makes it a 3-point game now. 20-17 your score. Oswego still up. Working, it's going to be a kick ball. Less than a minute to go. This one's going to be turned over. It's the steal. Dukes pushing the paint. They go up, and it'll be a foul. Oswego East taking the charge. So foul on Kayla Callahan. They force the turnover. It ends in a bit of disappointing fashion. Paige Byrne checking out.
The Dukes being very aggressive this entire game. But Connor, you could say they're being a little too aggressive with 5
Speaking
fouls.
of aggressive, they pick it up here. Ellie Kehoe, who just checked in for Paige Byrne, couldn't get her layup to go in. Dukes will keep possession. High pass, they get it in Kehoe, top of the key, now over to Callahan. Kayla Callahan driving, kicks it, corner, pump fake. In some trouble, they go back to Callahan. She can't hold on to it, it'll roll out of bounds and another turnover. A lot of stop and go in the final minute. 35 seconds left to go in the first half. Larma gets it into O'Brien.
No shot clock. This could be the last shot.
Or not, they call a travel. I think you're speaking turnovers into existence here, Zach.
I just might be, Choi. I just might be.
They get it in quickly. It's going to be Lewandowski pushing the floor. Porter Van Dyke back up top. Lewandowski. Good screen. Lewandowski, deep three. This one's going to be airballed. Merritt's there, and she throws it right at Coach Gowans and out of bounds. So 10 seconds to go. Dukes with a real chance to cut into this lead. Only down 3. This one from O'Brien tries going under the basket. Not going to go. There's less than a second, and that pass is not even close to Desiree Merritt. So we head to halftime with the score locked at 20-17. Zach, what do both teams need to do coming out of the half?
Oswego East needs to stop taking crazy shots. I mean, they've been taking lots of, I don't know the word for it, suspicious shots they don't need to be taking. I mean, from three-point land especially. And then the Dukes need to feed the paint. They're doing a great job when they run to the basket. They're not making threes. You got to stop shooting them.
Yep, questionable shot selection for both teams. They both have a lot to come out of the half that they need to work on. 20-17 your score. We'll be back in 10 minutes for the start of the second half. You are watching York Sports Network. Hello, and we welcome you to the second half of day one of the Turkey Tournament. The York Dukes trail Oswego East 20-17. Pretty eventful first half despite the low score. I'm Connor Choi. Alongside me, Zach Silkaitis. Dukes will start with the ball. Ellie Kehoe set to inbound. They've got the starting five back out there.
Hopefully they'll build some more chemistry based off of the first half and be able to put up a couple more shots that'll go in this quarter.
Kehoe gets it into O'Brien. O'Brien looking for Filosa. Calling for some help. Just dumps it off to Kehoe instead, who drives right side. Kicks it. Silkaitis. Her three-pointer is short. Rebounded Kehoe, who will drive to the basket, go up for the layup, and she'll bank it in. Ellie Kehoe, nice move down low, 20-19 your score.
Great play there by the Dukes. The shot, the rebound, and the backup.
Maggie Lewandowski dumps it off to Desiree Merritt in the corner. Lamberti, three, not gonna go. Kehoe there gets the board. Kehoe drives, right side, kicks it. Silkaitis gonna lay it in with the left. Nice move, Olivia Silkaitis driving to the basket. Gets her point total up to 3, and the Dukes with the lead for the second time today. This one's a bad pass, and they were looking down low for Van Meter. She couldn't hold on, and she takes a tumble into the padding. O'Brien to Silkaitis. Seeing her a lot more at the top of the key, taking a lot more threes than we're used to. Kind of a new look for her as Filosa driving left side, kicks it out corner. They call her for a travel. It's been the name of the game so far, just turnovers on turnovers.
Yeah, Filosa, I mean, she's doing the same thing she did last half. She just keeps driving straight into her guys with no purpose of passing or shooting. She just keeps driving into them.
Merritt's gonna turn it over. O'Brien, extra pass. Filosa goes up, draws the foul. She'll head to the line. Two shots coming up for number 2. Lewandowski's first of the day. Filosa knocks down the first free throw. Second free throw attempt from Filosa is good. So she goes 2 for 2 on her trip to the line. The Dukes with the biggest lead of the day, with their biggest lead of the day. It's 3 points. Lewandowski, they kick it over. They get it to Werbinski late. She'll put up the 3 anyway. She was wide open earlier. Filosa's gonna take a tumble, picked up by Kehoe. Kehoe pushing it, doesn't have numbers, needs some help. Silkaitis thought about the 3. Now gives it to Filosa, who will put up for a triple, not gonna get it to go. 5 minutes, 55 seconds left to go in this third quarter, and they lose it, and it'll go right back to the Dukes.
Great defense there from Callahan.
Lewandowski couldn't hold on to it. Knocks off of her, goes out of bounds. They get it in quickly. Swing it to the corner. Here's a three-pointer. The triple is good. Number 23, Kayla Callahan knocks it down. And it's 26-20. Dukes now starting to pull away here in the early goings of the second half. This one, a terrible pass. It goes right into the hands of Silkaitis. Just ill-advised. So yet another turnover. This Dukes defense doing a great job so far. Silkaitis drives, throws it up and in. Great up and under from Olivia Silkaitis. 28-20 now your score. Oswego East forced to use a timeout. Dukes with an 8-point lead, their biggest of the day. 5 minutes, 19 seconds left to go in the third quarter. We'll step away for a minute. You are watching York Sports Network. Hello, and we welcome you back from the timeout. 5 minutes, 19 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. 28-20 your score. Dukes with a big lead over Oswego East. They were forced to call a timeout. They swing it. Desiree Merritt for three, and she's gonna knock it down. Nice step back three from Merritt. Probably the best shot we've seen all day.
Yeah, Merritt's up to 8 points, hitting out a couple three-pointers for her team so far. Has the most points for Oswego East.
O'Brien over to Filosa. Filosa getting fouled. Get an easy layup, gets fouled there by Maggie Lewandowski. So Filosa heading back to the line. Lewandowski's second of the day. Filosa's first free throw is good, so she's still perfect from the line. Second shot coming is good.
Some say that free throw right there was perfect.
30-23. 4 minutes and 50 seconds and counting. Dukes really pulling away here. They kick it out corner. Merritt for three. She gets blocked by Kehoe. O'Brien bringing it up. Dribble drive right side. Silkaitis, her triple. Knocks it down. Olivia Silkaitis for three. Extends the lead to 10.
That was a great sequence right there. They pass it up, the great block from Kehoe, and then going full court, giving it to Silkaitis, draining the three right there.
Lewandowski tries driving left. This one will get knocked out, so they'll sub out Kayla Callahan. Subbing in is Kate Carter. Lewandowski with it, swings it in the corner. Three-pointer coming, this one way long. It's gonna be airballed off the rebound. Filosa saves it, and they're gonna blow it dead.
Yeah, she's taken a couple questionable shots today that have all resulted in air balls. Maybe she should try passing it into the paint a little bit more. Other teammates get a chance to shoot.
Yeah, Werbinski from the corner just not been on top of it today. Carter gets it into Filosa. Filosa, quick pass. Kehoe driving. Rebound, Silkaitis, no, she loses it. Werbinski, it's a jump ball. They get it in. Lewandowski bringing it up. She's pushing the court, coast to coast. Maggie Lewandowski lays it in. Makes it a 33-25 game. O'Brien in the corner. Got to get out of there.
Yeah, that was a great contested shot right there.
Filosa pulls up. This one long. Rebound, Silkaitis. She's fighting. Swings it out top of the key. They swing it. Carter, Filosa. Her triple. Looked like it might have gotten tipped there. It's an air ball, goes out of bounds. Get it into Merritt. Merritt bringing it up. Filosa and Merritt fighting for the ball. This one's going in favor of the Dukes. O'Brien kicks it out. Carter in the corner. Silkaitis driving to the paint. Did she do it again? No, she can't. Too hard off the glass. So Kate Carter picks up her third foul of the day. Lamberti quickly gets it in. Merritt. Now to Lewandowski. Lewandowski kicks it, corner, Lamberti. One more pass to Merritt, and she's gonna lose it. Stolen, Carter, extra pass, Velosa loses the ball. Now she's gotta reset the offense. Up top, Silkaitis drives to the paint. Over, Carter, three-pointer. This one's not gonna go, it goes over the basket. Oswego will get the ball. It'll be a timeout called. So it'll be a full timeout here coming up. 33-25 your score. 8-point lead for the Dukes. 2 minutes, 16 seconds left to go in the third period. We'll be right back. You're watching York Sports Network. Welcome you back. 2 minutes, 16 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Dukes with an 8-point lead over Oswego East. Oswego really needs to make some adjustments here. The Dukes just got to keep the foot on the gas, keep it going. They really took over in the second half.
Yeah, the momentum they built up throughout the second quarter to this quarter has been amazing.
Speaking of momentum, there's a steal for Kehoe. Kicks it up to Carter. Now Silkaitis with it, top of the key. Backs off, now back to Carter. Good screen. Silkaitis off the pick and roll. Carter, too hard off the glass. Silkaitis gets the board and easy lay-in off the glass for Liv Silkaitis. She's up to 10 points now. She's having herself a great game so far.
Yeah, and she's had most of the rebounds for the Dukes so far, too.
Should be a travel, not gonna matter. Stolen by Carter. Velosa, mid-range, nothing but net. Anna Velosa up to 10. She's tied with Silkaitis for the most points today.
I've been telling you, Connor, she's got to step in, stop taking the threes. She's making everything inside the paint.
Lewandowski off the glass. Nice touch in the paint. She'll lay it in. Cuts the lead to 10. Carter quickly getting it in. Velosa. Carter, Kehoe's got to run for it. Had Silkaitis open. Good job by Merritt, recognizing that she's in the paint. Velosa, deep three. This one's not going to go. Still yet to make a three-pointer. No one's getting the rebound. They go right back to Velosa. She's going to go up with it again. This one's going to go. Another floater. Anna Velosa now up to 12. Really slow start in the first half.
Questionable call right
Yeah,
there in the Dukes.
They call Kate Carter for the foul, so she'll have to check out for Kayla Callahan. Lamberti gets it in. Merritt. Merritt with it. In some trouble. Kicks it out of the corner. Lamberti. Now Merritt drives. This one's going to get tipped. Another steal. Ellie Kehoe. Coast to coast. She lays it in. Nice job by Ellie Kehoe. She's got her point total up to 4. Velosa's right there. It'll be a jump ball. Great job by Velosa getting in there, being aggressive.
Yeah, like I said earlier in the game, Connor, the aggression was going against them, but now they're finally stopping fouling and they're actually getting the ball.
Doing a much better job here in the late goings. Swing it over to Kehoe. Now to Velosa, who will put it up, and too hard off the glass, not going to go. calling a foul. So 2 shots coming up for Anafalosa. They're going to charge that foul to Sam Herrick, the 5'8" junior forward. Filosa makes the first, now 42-27. Duke's really pulling away now. Up 15 points here. Filosa goes 2 for 2 at the line once again. She's a perfect 6 for 6 today. She's up to 14 points. Less than 10 seconds here in the third quarter. Full court press. Kehoe with the steal. Chance to lay it in. No foul called. Time expires. And 43-27, your score after the first 3 quarters. The Dukes' big 8 minutes coming out of halftime, Zach.
Yeah, Connor, that press they've been starting up for the third quarter is really wearing down Oswego East. So many turnovers right off the bat every time they get the ball.
We're back to signature York girls varsity basketball. 43-27, your score. Final 8 minutes of the game coming up on day 1 of the Turkey Tournament. You are watching York Sports Network. We welcome you back. Final 8 minutes of this first game of the Turkey Tournament coming up here.
Yeah, Connor, the Duke's really pulling away with this one. Oswego East is going to really have to buff up the scoring here, or else it's going to be game over pretty quickly into the fourth quarter.
43-27, your score. They quickly get it in. Now spinning towards the basket is going to be Lamberti. Can't handle it there. O'Brien bringing it up. Over to Byrne. Filosa, the long pass to Van Hukelum. O'Brien spinning. This one off her leg. Kicks it. Paige Byrne in the corner. And this pass is going to get stolen. Van Hukelum giving chase. Lamberti's going to attempt to lay it in. They're going to charge Van Hukelum with the foul.
Duke's got to watch the fouling here. Every single quarter, they've had 3 or more fouls so far. They don't want the game to slip away because of the free throws.
Speaking of free throws, the first one is good. 43-28 now your score. And the second one is good, so now 43-29. O'Brien into Byrne, nearly loses it. She will lose it, but it'll stay with the Dukes. So timeout will be called. 43-29 your score. 7:17 left to go in the game. Dukes lead. You're watching York Sports Network. We'll be back in just a few moments. We welcome you back. 43-29 here to get left in the game. Anna Filosa triple drive to the cup, and her floater's not going to go. Paige Byrne couldn't handle the rebound. Lamberti into Lewandowski. Lewandowski weaving through traffic, now kicks it out in the corner. Here's a corner three coming up. This one's way short. Not the best shot from Van Meter. O'Brien kicks it up. Filosa, long three. The triple is another air ball for Anna Filosa, yet to make a three.
Yeah, I believe she's 0 for 8 right now. She's been doing great inside the three-point line. She should just keep stepping in, keep taking those mid-range shots, the floaters. She's doing good at that. Do what you're good at.
Normally a great shooter. She's just working out the kinks in the early goings of this one. First game of the year for the Dukes. Byrne with the rebound, kicks it out. O'Brien makes the extra pass, and it'll be a charge taken by Desiree Merritt. She hit the deck hard. Ellie Kehoe checking in for Maggie McCukey.
Yeah, I think that knockdown was heard around the gym.
Get this one in. Williams, trouble holding on to it. Lamberti fighting for it. They get it in. Annabelle Williams gonna pull up from the free throw line. Late foul call. Definitely was a foul. Reach around behind, hit the arm.
You know, Connor, a problem with the Dukes right now is they're doing a great job at the press, but every time they fail the press, they're fouling. I mean, right there is another example. I think I've seen that at least 5 times so far, and just this half alone.
Paige Byrne and Van Huklum checking out, checking in. Liv Silkaitis and Avery Larma back in the game. Free throw is good. Now 43-30 your score. They get it over to Filosa. Long pass, Larma. Now to O'Brien. Kehoe gives it Larma. Tries driving, and this one is just going to go all the way to the wall.
Yeah, I was expecting her to take that in, pass it back out to Silkaitis in the corner, but she kind of just threw it up there.
Maybe lost grip on it.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking.
Hard to tell where she was going with it. 43-30 though, still a comfortable lead. Dukes forced yet another turnover. Here's O'Brien. Silkaitis over to Larma. Thought about it, not gonna go. Filosa over to Larma. Now to Kehoe. Silkaitis drives to the left, tries going up with it. This one will get knocked out of her hands. No foul, but it'll stay with the Dukes.
Silkaitis was looking for the foul there. It looked like a little bit of contact.
Coach Collins was looking for it as well. Did not look pleased when there was a no call.
Chattering up with the ref now.
They get it into Filosa, who throws it off the bottom of the basket. In some trouble. Merritt's gonna pick it up, but her pass is gonna go out. So, not the prettiest 5-second sequence there. Dukes will get possession back of the ball. O'Brien spinning around. She's gonna throw this one off. This one's gonna go be way right. And a foul call. It looks like it's gonna be on Ellie Kehoe.
There's 2 plays back-to-back for the Dukes where they kind of just threw the ball up there. I don't know what they're expecting to happen, but they gotta take better shots. It's only a 13-point game here. Anything can still happen.
4th foul committed by the Dukes this quarter. Oswego East still with 0. 1 foul away from being in the bonus. Merritt spinning, puts up a floater, not gonna go. Rebound Silkaitis. Silkaitis will get it over to O'Brien. O'Brien spinning. Silkaitis, top of the key. Three is gonna go. Olivia Silkaitis knocks it down. She's really feeling that jump shot in the second half, up to 13 points now. Here's a three-pointer that's gonna be long, attempted by Lewandowski. She gets the ball back. Filosa knocks it free, and she'll take a tumble. Lewandowski goes to the basket, makes the extra pass to Lamberti, who lays it in. Full timeout called. We'll step aside. 14-point lead for the Dukes with 4 minutes and 19 seconds left to go. York hoping to walk away with a win on the season opener. Oswego East hoping to come back. You are watching York Sports Network. Welcome you back. 46-32 your score. Big lead for the Dukes here late in the fourth quarter. Trying to close it out and pick up a win on opening night. Xavier Larma just in front of the top of the key is going to miss the mid-ranger. And so Silkaitis gets the rebound, goes up and draws the foul, so she'll take a trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, Silkaitis going up with it a lot in the paint. Only her second foul called on her, though, today, even though there's been a couple questionable calls from the refs.
It's the first foul this quarter committed by Oswego East. First free throw for Silkaitis is nothing but net. She'll knock it down. 15-point lead now for the Dukes.
Dukes just got to keep their composure.
Silkaitis a 2-for-2 trip, very successful. She's now up to 15 points, the leading scorer today.
Yeah, the Dukes just got to keep their composure and play some good defense, and the game should just be about wrapped up.
They're in line to close it out. Struggled in the first half as Merritt can't connect with the floater. Silkaitis is going to bring it up. They struggled in the first half, but coming out of the gate in the third quarter, they exploded, took a big lead, and it's just, they've been playing great since. Silkaitis kicks to Keough in the corner. She'll dribble out of there. Ball finds its way over to O'Brien now. Filosa deep behind the arc. Keough drives, corner, O'Brien. Not gonna go. Larma. Over to Filosa. Filosa to Larma for three. She knocks it down. Avery Larma finding the jumper late. She's up to 5 points.
Dukes finally letting it rain from three after the whole first half, where I don't think we made a single three-pointer. Great time to do it while you're up.
Merritt kicks it in the corner. Now it's back up top. Werbinski. She's going to lose it. Loose ball. Who's got it? It's O'Brien. O'Brien pushing the floor. She's got numbers. She makes the extra no-look pass. Filosa can't lay it in. Gets her own rebound. Second try is good. Anna Filosa up to 16. Here's a deep three. This one's going to clank off back rim. Rebounded now wide open. Three-pointer. This one's way short. Rebounded by Keough. Werbinski couldn't get it to go. O'Brien weaving through traffic. Goes up straight to the cup. Going to draw the foul. That one's going to be on Werbinski. 53-32 now your score. 2 minutes, 17 seconds. First free throw from O'Brien, not gonna go. Mass subs coming in for both sides. Silkaitis, Kehoe, Filosa, and Larma all come out. Coming in, Carter, Byrne, Van Huklum. Oh for 2 at the line for O'Brien. McQuade in as well. This one's gonna be stolen. Byrne pushing the floor. Byrne makes the extra pass. O'Brien in some trouble. Van Huklum wide open, passes up on the shot, gets it top of the key, Kate Carter. Now over to Byrne. Paige Byrne kicks it. Van Huklum too deep. She drives right. They get it. Paige Byrne in the corner. Over to O'Brien. Carter drives. Byrne corner. She'll try her luck with a 3. She knocks it down. Paige Byrne with the triple.
First bucket of the game for her.
1 for 1 tonight. 1:30 and counting. Van Huklum on the steal. They're going to say it was a travel. Gabby Sutter checking in, the senior captain for the first time tonight. Subbing out Riley O'Brien. Duke's all but about to secure victory, up 24 with less than 90 seconds left in this one.
Yeah, I mean, earlier in the early stages of the game, it really looked lopsided for Oswego East. It looked like they were going to take the victory early on, but the Dukes just came out with a great press, and they're just really dominant with it.
Carter swings it in the corner. Van Huklum for 3. This one's long. Rebounded Sutter. She can't get it up, but she'll get fouled and head to the line. 2 shots coming up for Gabby Sutter. Sutter not in the usual rotation, but she's a captain for a reason. This team absolutely loves her. And like you said, Zach, younger team, you look up to the seniors, and she's definitely someone that a lot of these younger players consider a role model. As you see the bench erupts as she makes the first free throw of the night. Sutter 1 for 1. And a 2 for 2 trip for Gabby Sutter. Extends the lead 58-32. Just over a minute left in this one. Duke's getting ready to secure victory. Like you said, Zach, just a lot gone right for them. All the adjustments that they made in coming out into the third quarter really showed right away, and that's why they were able to take the lead.
Yeah, the fouls have still been a big problem. They still have 4, but at this point in the game, it doesn't really matter.
Carter, corner, Van Huklum. One more, Sutter gonna drive over to Byrne. Van Huklum deep in the left wing. McQuade, Carter, corner, Van Huklum, extra pass, Sutter, thought about it, not gonna go, now drives. Byrne kicks it out. McQuade, Van Huklum. Swings it over to Sutter. Hesitation. Byrne, long pass over to Kate Carter. Van Huklum driving right side, has the angle, and she's able to lay it in.
Last bucket for the Dukes here for the game. This time is winding down, and it's going to be a Dukes victory.
8 seconds. 2 seconds now. Last second shot, it's gonna be blocked by Van Huklum, and that's how this one ends. On a high note for the Dukes.
Yeah, what a great comeback for them. Oswego East leading at halftime, and now almost a 30-point victory. That's just a great game from everybody. Everybody played perfect for them.
Yeah, they did a great job. Dukes win on opening night. Start the season off 1-0, and they move to the top of the standings in the 2024 Turkey Tournament. For our entire crew, we thank you. I've been Connor Choi, alongside me, Zach Silkaitis. Don't go anywhere. Just check out, starting in a few minutes, Butler takes on Glenbrook South. Luca DeSanto, Gabe Arriaga on the call for that one. It'll be an exciting matchup for the new team that's new to the Turkey Tournament. Thank you so much for tuning in, and remember, go Dukes, they play tomorrow.